guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have an exciting new liner print that I've been carving away at, and I have just decided to show you it because why not? It's a new piece of artwork that I've been working on for a couple of days now. I've done quite a bit of research, and the whole reason behind why I've decided to do it is because it's actually a art opportunity. They want to display some artwork within their art gallery, and they're looking for printmakers that curate prints for their town. And even though I haven't been able to visit it, I have been able to do a lot of online research to be able to see what kind of key elements are involved with this town or city. I don't know which kind of demographic it is, which is kind of ironic, but anyway. So after doing about 2 to 3 hours research, I looked through a load of images. I looked at some of the websites that kind of bring tourists towards it, and there's 3 main areas that tend to be tourist attractions, which are very recognisable. And those 3 elements are, there is a canal, which is this little piece here, a tower, and a medieval style old Victorian, but there's a walkway. It looked very, very similar to Chester. Very quick drawing to kind of influence and pull it all together. And this is actually the first freehand drawing that I came across. And I normally take a good few goes before I get to a point where I'm like, this could actually work. But this was actually my first freehand drawing I did of all the research that I did behind it. And I was very, very happy with it. I already knew that when I looked at the brief that it was going to be some sort of liner print, because it's actually one of the only resources that I have spare and going at the moment. I want to do a black and white version. So going from this drawing, I realised and had a little look to see at what and how much lino I actually have with me. And that's where I had to develop this drawing into a smaller liner print, but using several different elements, be able to incorporate it, still allow it to be a liner print, but still include the key features within artwork. And this is where I've come up with this print. So I have started carving out little bits, but from what you can see, I've still got the main tower, the main building. I've incorporated the tree because I thought it was a really nice link into the canal. I decided to leave out the tower because I think compositionally it would have been a bit, and I needed something organic to whittle it in, but I felt like the main canal and then a tree incorporated it into a really nice organic image. So obviously I'm going to carry on carving this out, and then I'll do a tester print, which I'll bring you along for. And I'm quite excited for it because this is something, well, it's been a while since I've done a artwork that is to brief. because this is a tester print, I'm not expecting it to be perfect. Let's put it onto this side. As always, try and use up as much as the paper that I'm using as possible. Probably expecting a good few layers of the ink to go on before I can give you a proper understanding of the ink. And also the paper needs to be saturated, but because this is a tester print, I don't want to waste any sort of paper. Ooh. Okay. I like that a lot. I just realised I haven't cut out this middle part, so I'll need to cut that out. But I'm really loving the textures and the marks that are there. So this is why we always do a tester print. And looking at the print, what do we actually, is there any bits I need to carve out a little bit more? I feel like it might be okay. I'll line it up again and do another print. Because it seems to be going quite well. Just because it's finished now doesn't mean in a few days time I'll come back to it and go, oh, actually, I want to change this up a bit more. Just what happens when you have the same table. Try that again. The more layers of ink that you put on, the better. And because it is just being more layered up, little bits of ink will stay on the print. Woohoo! There we go. That's better. Obviously, you've got a few little gaps from where the ink needs to settle in a bit more, but you know what? I'm perfectly happy with that, and I am really glad that I cut that bit out. Part of me wishes I kept it, but actually, no, I feel like it's a bit more me. Okay, so guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I will give you an update if I do any changes, and I'll do a professional print video as well for it. But in the meantime, thanks again. Don't forget to check out my links in my social medias, which you'll find in my description box. There's also a link to my eBay selling account, which is where you'll find all my artworks that I feature on my channel, plus a couple of extras. There's also my Patreon link as well if you'd like to start up me off on my Patreon. If you can't do any of that, don't worry about it. Please just like and subscribe to my channel to see more videos like this. But until then, I shall see you guys later.